Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaamilya. I'm a 27-year-old girl. I recently graduated nursing school and I documented my whole journey. If you're interested, after this video is finished, feel free to go watch that video. It's a whole series. Counting down my last 9 weeks of nursing school. It was really fun recording and I would appreciate it if you went and supported that. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around. There's more content to come. Right now I'm kind of focused on nursing stuff because that's the part of my life I'm in right now, but really soon we got a lot of exciting things coming up which we're going to get to in this video. But by the title of this video, y'all already know I'm going to be talking a little bit about the NCLEX, what's coming up, what's to come, what y'all can expect. Let's just get into the video. So I graduated a month ago exactly. My graduation was on June 19th and today's July 20th. So for starters, if you're in nursing school, you already know. If not, I'm going to explain it a little bit just for people to understand. When you finish nursing school, it's not like you can just become a nurse. That's not how it works. You have to apply for a license. And in order to apply for a license, you have to pass the NCLEX. The NCLEX is the state board test that nursing students have to pass to be considered a registered nurse. So shortly after my graduation, I went ahead on the website and applied for my licensure. Through that process, you have to get your fingerprints ran, which is basically gonna run a background check on you and make sure you're not a criminal, make sure you're no crazy person. Basically make sure you're eligible to even be a nurse in the United States. So you apply for your licensure. I applied for my licensure and then just a few days later, maybe like 2 or 3 days later, I submitted my application on a Tuesday, and by the same week, Thursday, I was sent to go and do my fingerprints. The fingerprint process was super simple. If you've ever did fingerprints, it's nothing different. I just went to an Identigo, which is basically a fingerprint service. They got a machine where you roll your fingers through the computer and it basically just pulls up if you're connected to any crimes or anything. So I did that, and then I think it might have took maybe 5 more business days and I was sent my ATT. My school made it seem like that the ATT was gonna take super long to get. Mine only took 6 business days, so that was super cool. My NCLEX is currently scheduled. I'm just awaiting a date to take it. I'm currently studying for my NCLEX and I'm not gonna tell y'all the date of my NCLEX, but it is coming up in the next couple of weeks. A lot of nursing students don't really tell people their NCLEX date, and the reasoning for that is because people will prey on your downfall. This is a big deal. It's hard getting through nursing school, and if you've been through nursing school, you in nursing school, you're a nurse, you know nursing school is not easy. With most degrees, when you graduate from college, you're done. Nursing school is not the same. After you graduate nursing school, you still have to pass your NCLEX. If you don't pass your NCLEX, you're not a nurse. So when you finish nursing school, you're not a nurse. You just finished nursing school. You're no longer a nursing student, but you're not a nurse either. So I'm currently in this like weird limbo of I'm not a nursing student, but I'm also not a nurse. I'm studying for my NCLEX. For my specific license, I think you have 2, it might be 3, don't quote me, but you have like a couple of years to take the test. Most people take time off and take 3 months to study. I don't think that'll be beneficial for me because I know for a fact I'm not gonna study for 3 months straight, and I also know for a fact that it's better for me to take the test while the information is fresh in my mind. So my NCLEX is scheduled and my date is coming up. Another reason a lot of nursing students don't tell people their date is because people simply prey on your downfall. People will be mad that they didn't do it as quick as you did, as fast as you did, as the first time like you did, and they will literally prey on your downfall, and it just induces stress. It's gonna bring you way more stress than not telling people the date is. So I'm gonna be pretty much like 90% other nursing students, and I'm not telling people my NCLEX date. It's gonna just be one of them things. When I pass, I'll let y'all know. Until then, I'm just studying for my NCLEX. Nobody at all knows my date. I haven't told my mom, I haven't told my friends, I haven't told my sisters. Nobody knows my NCLEX date. I'm just going to get up one day, go take the test, and I'll tell people like, hey, I passed my NCLEX. And it'll be that simple. As far as studying for the NCLEX, I'm not using much. As y'all can see behind me, this right here is all the notes I've took through nursing school. It's no way that I can study all that. So my method of studying for my NCLEX is I'm using the NCLEX boot camp, which I've heard great things about. I've heard so many people say that they use only boot camp. They pass on the first chance with the minimum 85 questions. And me personally, if I know people that are taking the NCLEX in 2026 and they telling me use the boot camp because I passed it with 85 questions the first try, I'm gonna use NCLEX boot camp because I've literally seen so many reviews. Everywhere will tell you NCLEX boot camp is most similar to the test. It looks exactly like the test. Some of the questions are be on the test. Like, it just makes sense to use boot camp. So I'm using boot camp. Boot camp, basically you put in your test date and they give you a calendar of assignments to do every single day, and it basically gives you a studying plan. It's a lot of answering questions, which is, I mean, that's how I study anyways. I study best with answering questions because truth be told, your NCLEX is gonna be a bunch of questions, so why wouldn't you study answering questions? And it's got a lot of like case studies where it'll give you the whole little thing, and then it's 6 questions about that case study. If you get it right or wrong, it tells you the rationale. If you're gonna study using boot camp, make sure you're reading those rationales. Make sure you understand why you're missing those questions. Questions that I'm consistently missing, I'm writing flashcards on. I'm big on flashcards. That's how I learn too. And nursing school kind of teach you how you learn. So I don't know, if you don't know how you learn and you finish nursing school, sister, I don't know how you made it, but congratulations, I ain't mad at you. But I personally learned by doing questions, practice questions, and flashcards. So that's my method of studying for the NCLEX. Nothing special, but that's what I'm doing. So another thing I wanted to touch on in this video is kind of like the pressure after nursing school. Like I already explained, when you finish nursing school, you're not a nurse. You're just in the weird limbo of not a nurse, not a nursing student. I don't even know, like, I guess you tell people like, yeah, I'm studying for my NCLEX. I don't know what else I could possibly say, because I mean, that's what I'm doing. But I feel like that's a weird spot to be in. I am moving to a new state. I got all my stuff booked to go to my new city that I'm going to be living in and apartment hunt. So expect that video to be coming up pretty soon. But I kind of got a lot of pressure on me because it's like I'm planning to move, but I don't want to move until I pass my test. But I don't want to plan my life around me not passing the test. Like, I'm really depending on passing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of pressure on me because I can't move on with my life until I pass. I can't start working until I pass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, but well, I can't start working, but I can like move to a new city. But it don't really make sense, because why are you moving if you can't do what you're going to do? I'm going to be a nurse. I'm not moving to a new city to apply for random jobs. I'm moving to a new city to apply to be a nurse. I don't know, that's what I got going on right now. But that's why I feel like it's a lot of pressure passing the NCLEX, because it's like you can't really move on to that next step until that step is completed. So once I pass my NCLEX, I'm going to start applying for a lot more jobs so I can go ahead and select license. You know what I mean? Like, I can upload my license. Like, yeah, I'm already a nurse. That's another thing. It's a lot of pressure being in that in-between stage. And I feel like not enough people talk about it. It's a part of the game. Every nurse have been through it. And I'm gonna make it through it too. Now, we're not gonna spend too much time on the topic of failing the NCLEX, but that's a real possibility. A lot of people fail the NCLEX. And if I do so happen to fail, I rebuke that. But if I do fail, it won't be the end of the world. I'm just gonna study and take it again. My NCLEX was actually paid for by my school because I reached green light. If I fail the NCLEX, I'm gonna have to pull another $200 out my ass and pay for it myself this time, which I'm not trying to do. Which is why I got a daily study plan. I spend 4 or 5 hours studying every single day to make sure I passed my NCLEX on the first time. So as far as my goals after passing the NCLEX, as I already told y'all, I already have a flight, a rental, and a hotel booked to go apartment searching. So you can expect those vlogs soon. But I'm moving to a whole new state. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. I want everybody to know that this is not necessarily a nursing channel. I'm not going to be a nursing student forever. A nurse is a part of who I am, but it's not my identity. A lot of the crowd that I'm bringing in is nursing students and people who want to follow that journey. And I get that, but I also want y'all to know that this channel is more so about me, not necessarily nursing school, nursing content. This is my life, you know what I'm saying? So as I pass my NCLEX, there will be a lot less nursing studying content and student content, and it won't be as much of that. I'm gonna evolve into a different version of my life. It's gonna become apartment searching. It's gonna become move in with me. It's gonna become decorate my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got other stuff going on. It's not just I'm not gonna be a nursing student forever. I'm not gonna be studying for nursing stuff forever. And I hope y'all can understand that transition. I am going back to school for my BSN, but that's 100% online. And I've heard the ASN to BSN bridge is just basically writing papers and doing research, and I'm really good about knocking out an assignment when I have one due. I'm good at writing papers. I think that my BSN will be a breeze. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a step in the journey, and we'll cross it when we get there. I just wanted to let y'all know I will be going back to school for my BSN, but this channel is not strictly about school. This channel is my real life. So my content is based upon what I'm doing in real life, not necessarily school and work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is I don't like, as a person, I'm not even the type of person to just work. I barely work, if I'm being honest. Sister, I don't even like working, if I'm being honest, like for real. But with that being said, I just wanted to let y'all know this channel is not strictly a nursing student channel. It's more so like that was a phase in my life, and I'm gonna transition into a new phase, and that phase will too come to an end, and I'll be in a new, like, I just hope that y'all following my journey because y'all genuinely enjoy me and my content, not necessarily because y'all wanted me to be a nursing school for all my life. That was never gonna happen. I finished nursing school, and everybody who's watching this channel that too is a nursing student. I'm rooting for you to finish, sister. Like, being a student forever was never a part of nobody's plan. So I hope y'all can understand that I'm gonna be evolving, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna do other things, and pretty soon I'll be back to tell y'all that I passed my test and I'm officially an RN. That day is not today, but let's keep our fingers crossed. If there's a video posted next month, like I'm officially an RN, I don't know, we're gonna see. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you drop a comment down below. And I never tell y'all, but turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I post. I post every Tuesday at 4 p.m. but if you're forgetful, just turn on your post notifications and YouTube will alert you when I post. Drop some comments down below of content ideas, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.
Yeah, straight like that, I don't give a fuck on like it, keep it just like that.